I'm Michael Saracino. I'm the series producer for the Globe series, and I'm born in Niagara Falls in the balmy, subtropical paradise that is Canada. All right, so the idea for this thing we have here called the Globe series is musicians collaborating, and I think that kind of took off in my head when I was living in Australia last year and traveling up the East Coast and meeting some pretty fantastic musicians and starting collaborating with them, specifically in Byron Bay. I met a guy from Germany and a guy from France and a girl from Germany, and we started making music together, wrote a blues song together, went to a recording studio together, and I just love the idea of, people that have never done this before just collaborating. And then I also liked that we were doing it in such a serene and beautiful, landscape. So I thought maybe as I travel, I can start recording people and collaborations as I go. That kind of just kept snowballing and snowballing. It's like, well, why don't we do it people from different cities who've never met? And then I got the idea, because I'm from here, Niagara Falls, kind of like a landmark city. What if we do it and we always have these, epic backgrounds and landscapes to kind of signify where we're filming? And so then from there I decided we should film right here, actually. We did this back in September.
It was the infant stage of this crazy idea. My cousin Joe Orlando and I took some recording gear and set it up on the observation deck of the Niagara Falls. We didn't know exactly what this was going to become. We didn't yet have sponsors or a mandate on how to proceed. We just thought it was something cool that was worth pursuing. Since this time, I've been to 10 countries across 3 continents to work with some brilliant songwriters, and have been given some support in terms of equipment and accommodation from some amazing sponsors who also believed this was an idea worth pursuing. Here is the first performance between myself from Niagara Falls, Canada, and Samantha Hui on the other side of the country in Vancouver.
In this ocean, we're mostly water. There's no cause for fear. You're never alone, so don't think it might. Steady your mind, and I am right here. When it gets cold, the kind that shakes bold, we'll batten down the hatches and call anywhere home. Drift in this ocean, we came from the water, so water is home. It's never too deep, don't let it see me. Wonder bound will set us free. When it gets cold, the kind that shakes bold, we'll batten down the hatches and call anywhere home. When it gets cold, the kind that shakes bold, we'll batten down the hatches and call anywhere home. We get one life untold, so we better stay bold and batten down the hatches and call anywhere, everywhere home. Often right, and I know as long as one didn't bite, we
So basically how it works is, starting in Niagara Falls, I do my song. I fly to Vancouver, Sam does an overdub on my song and then does her song. And then flying to Sydney, Australia, Jordan does his song and does an overdub on Samantha's song. And then flying to New Zealand, the artist Bianca does her song and an overdub on Jordan's song. So there's always this running link. I think that's the main theme of at least this particular video series.